How's it going, everyone? Thanks for coming to another episode of Aftershock's Shock Vlog. Today's episode, we're going to have a guest and do a little bit of testing of some chainmail. But before we get to that, as usual, I'd like to take a few minutes out to answer some questions that were submitted to me by some of the viewers. Alright, so first off, we have the Red Dusk from Colorado Springs, Colorado. First question is, what sort of costume would you suggest if you're going to be a real-life superhero? Well, Dusk, I would say anything that's practical and that can be used in the field without, too many bells and whistles. Sometimes can be too much. If you're going to go out into the field and do homeless outreach or litter cleanup, you don't necessarily need to wear all your gear because you're not necessarily out that day to prevent crime, and you're probably not going to be running into too much criminal activity. Now, whereas depending if you're going out specifically to do a safety patrol, then you might want to gear up more, do some padding, some protective chest gear, maybe some defensive weapons if they're legal in your country. I would also suggest, depending on where you are, maybe make it a little bit more bright, a little bit more obvious that you're a superhero and not just some reckless vigilante and Punisher-like. You don't want to go out there dressed in all black and looking like you're about to rob a convenience store. But that's just my suggestion. You don't necessarily have to take it, but that's what I would suggest doing so that the police or citizens aren't afraid of you and think you're up to no good.
I do not know we are building. We are not in Sven's basement. This is a new location. Today I am here with some scary mummy. I don't know what that is. I have the Minion 1942B. I have the Lion's Wylde. I have the Fritz Strauss Berlin. We have a very exciting show. Very exciting. Say something, Fritz. Say something. Oh!
Let me stop you there. This is more my department.
That's why your department.
Yeah, you see. This mask and this little funny thing on my head, they have meaning to me now. A little bit closer to home.
What does it mean?
This past Saturday, the Roach alumni, we went and we stepped on the West Brothers territory. And you see, Jay and Zach, you may have came up with the victory, but this war is far from over. This man will lead us to the ultimate victory.
Very smart. He knows, he read the book. The book. Show the book. Not the book, that'll teach you. That'll teach you.
$5? This is a steal.
That's a steal. Don't steal it. Steal. I don't care how the money is. Okay.
No,
so,
actually, give me the money.
Give him the money. So, you took on the West Brothers.
We went to your home territory, boys. We came stomping through.
We invaded your turf. Mummy, do something. Do mummy stuff. So, we were not victorious as in win-loss records, but we destroyed them.
They will certainly remember us.
They did not walk to very far. They were laying down doom, doom, doom. What do you think about that, Fritz? He likes that! I see it in his eyes!
Everything with the eyes.
He sees it. So, this is a new face of doom.
Do it.
It's a destruction.
Doom.
Doom! Super superior. That is right.
Left, right, left, right. B, A, select. Cheat code.
You almost hit me? So, where are we going?
Oh, well, are we thinking long term or are we thinking the next 5 minutes? Because I got places to be.
Oh, he's got to leave. Tell him to stay. Tell him to stay. Say something. Tell him to stay. I guess that means stay in Cologne talk. because clones are not evolved yet.
Forced evolution.
Forced evolution. The evolution. So, you hold the title, still.
And forever.
Who did you beat for the title?
Who haven't I beat for the title?
That is right. He will beat you. You will never get his title. It belongs to me.
I mean, but specifically, it was, that bald, big, dumb...
Dingus.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Big ball dong ding ding dong. Ding dong volleyball.
Anderson.
Vince Andersons. You guys used to be very close. Used to be tag team.
He's kind of my brother. I don't like talking about that too much, but, it happens.
It happens. That is what happens when you do not turn off the cloning machine. You get the douchebags wearing, butchers online.
Are you saying we're clones?
No, you're not the clone. I did not go there. I did not go there. You're not the clone. That is my brother.
I'm just gonna read the book.
Read the book. My name. I have been doxxed online, people. You have seen the true face of fear. You know who I am now. I am the Strauss. I am the Strauss. That means majestic wolf. I am the majestic wolf. Ha 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 ha. How's the chapter? What's it say?
Conjugate the verb. Hello.
That is a good word. You remember that. For it to lead to your doom. You will be crushed. For you had said hello. For hello leads to goodbye. Right, Mr. Strauss?
There's pictures.
That is for you. That is for like the misfit Dwayne Gladwell Dixon, whatever his name is now, whatever he is. He cannot read.
Because you are the leader.
I will lead you to read. Lead to read. That should be the new thing for high school, elementary schools, whatever.
I'm calling LeVar Burton. We're getting you on Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, I want to read rainbows. Skittles and crap. Can I say that? Will they sue me? Mr. Strauss, you have titles, right? Tell them how many titles you have right now. Is that a 1 to the 2?
That's you should know this, man. That's German 2.
That's a German 2? I know that.
What is it? Spy?
What was that? What was that?
Cool, yeah.
Blanco! El Blanco speaks more German than I do sometimes.
Isn't he Mexican?
Something like that. I don't think he really is. So, Mr. Strauss, use all the belts, and you will defend them diligently. I'll tell you what right now. You see that, Shamrock and Roll, whatever you are, you will never get the title back.
Shamrock Shakes?
Yeah. That sounds better than that crap.
Yeah.
I do not care about the Doug Charles, the Jimmy Jones, Jimmy John, sandwiches and milkshakes. Digga Schnitzel. That's mummy. What's that book smell like?
Smells like
Doom!
superiority.
I do not see where we're going with this. I do not see a subplot or a point. Say something. He speaks a lot to me. I hear it in my head. That's what the evidence is for.
Eyes. We talk with the eyes.
Eyes on the flies.
Speak a whole lot.
Eyes on the French flies. Those are mine. You stay away from them, you scum. You do not eat mine, French flies. Do you not know nothing? They stay away from the farm fleets. That is German. That is kind of German. I can speak it. See, I am not from the German towns. I am from Berlin. Facebook. Who do you think is doxing us? Who do you think is doxing the meta-villains?
I thought you said docking for a second. That was going to a whole nother place in my head.
Oh, docking! That is where I put my spaceship in the mothership. It just goes straight in that parking garage. Blah, blah, blah. Oh.
Let's get this back on track.
Back on track. Into the docking bay. Laugh, laugh.
Mommy, laugh!
You see that? This is what I get. Don't look at the flamingo, look at me. I hold the golden Scotty. I stole it. That means I am the victor. You can hold it.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm really digging the pink flamingo.
Ooh, Pink Flamingo, that's a good movie.
Coprophagia?
What? Flash Gordon?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with that.
We go with that. So, Mr. Fritz, you hold 2 titles. You hold the tag team, 1 CW tag team title. You hold the SW Phase World Heavyweight Strap of the world.
Of the world.
Of the world. You hold the Tri-State title. That's pretty good.
In a different place entirely. That has nothing to do with
A
that.
whole other venue in another world, another dimension. Has nothing to do with us.
Yep.
Nothing to do with the ones W's.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Run by the town double dingus. McQuacken.
The double PPs, yeah.
The double PP. Double diabetes. Double Big Mac. What is that? Zoom in, Bonenstein. Something's gonna happen. Don't kill it!
Nick Foley's attacking!
Nine, my table! It's falling over! Are you okay? I do not know what that is. I like it though. Do not show that. Mick Foley might sue us. Actually,
Are you okay?
who painted that? Show the camera. Who painted that?
That guy.
What's his name? Say it for the TV show. He'll like it.
That would be Sheik from
The
Myrtle
Sheik?
Beach, South Carolina. Sheikster on Facebook.
I'll put a link so you can get the art made by him. He is good. Look at that.
You want that shit?
You want that shit? No, don't get a clown. He's one of us. He is not the baby clone. Hiding in a box.
One more time.
Made out of plastic. He is not a baby clone.
Put that up there.
You see this? This is what happens when you hide the clone. This is what happens when you beat the clown up.
That was. Let's not look at that.
That is not even this. What is this one? What is that
Time
one?
paradox.
Oh, how many Berlin heads are here? Oh, it's not you. You're the first one. You're the first one, I swear.
It's at the top. Yeah.
There's no cloning facility.
Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly woobly. What, the timey wimey limey?
Yeah.
What? It's coming alive again. I
we
cannot
did figure
handle
this
it.
I think you killed it.
You killed it. It's okay. You're not a clone.
It doesn't
Don't look
look
at him. He's not a clone. That is a clone. That is not a baby Berlin. That is not a baby Fritz. In 3 years, he will not be this big, and he will not be wearing 4 titles. Oh, crap. Oh, it's out of the
Wait,
closet now. I did not see that.
Am I a clone?
You're not the clone. Don't do it now. It's in. It's alive. I do not see where are we going.
No.
How many minutes has this been, Bonenstein? Say it in a campy German accent. He's not saying nothing.
You can't read.
He cannot read. He is just a skeleton. That mummy isn't very quiet. I think it's coming alive. It's moving. Do not look at it. They can't. Turn off the camera. Cut.